to my channel. I'm currently filming this intro at the side of the road, so don't mind all the traffic going past me, but I wanted to film it because I always forget to film an intro before I get into the actual vlog. But it's currently about 20 past 7. It is the 3rd of May, I think. Today's vlog is going to be one of the most exciting travel vlogs that I've ever done. Today is a really big day, a big, scary, exciting day. There's a bus coming. In today's video, I am going to be hiking up a volcano. Now, as you guys will have seen on this trip, I've done a couple of volcano-related activities so far on this trip. I did the volcano boarding in Leon in Nicaragua, where we had to climb up a volcano and then go down it on a board. If you've not seen that, I'll link it below. But this one is going to be like bigger than any of them, and not gonna lie, I have been very, very nervous for this day. Like last night I could hardly sleep because my heart was beating so fast and I was feeling like so anxious about doing this. This morning when I went down to check out of my hostel, they're letting me leave my bags there, but I had to go check out, and the woman on reception, they're so friendly. I'm staying at a place called Purpose Hostel. If you come to Antigua and you want like a really chill hostel, the staff here is so nice. It's very quiet, very chilled hostel. But yeah, I came down this morning and the woman on reception was like, "Emma, are you excited?" I was like, "I'm scared." I'm excited, but I'm scared. So basically what this involves, it is a 2-day expedition, if you can call it that. I've never done an expedition, I've never done anything like this before. So today we're going to be hiking up the volcano Acatenango, which is a really, really high volcano. I'll put some facts in later. We are going to be climbing the volcano. I think it's going to take around 6 to 8 hours, and then we're going to be camping overnight on the volcano. How are you feeling, Indy?
I felt better, you know. But
Feeling optimistic?
Like, it feels like a lot of people here are feeling hopeful.
There's a lot of people.
It seems like a few very outdoorsy people, and we're just going to let them...
We'll just stay at the back and let them pass.
We're going to enjoy the back with our Spotify, and
we'll be fine. We just had to pay for our tour and then collect all of our like warm clothes that we need and get our backpacks. Me and Indy have paid someone to carry our backpack up. Well, of course we have, and I'm really, really happy with that decision. I think people are regretting not doing that.
I'm not in the Struggle Olympics, you know. I'd rather pay
anything to make it easier.
I'd rather pay £20
and get them to carry it than struggle and not pay £20. Yeah. Waiting to leave now. We are just starting the hike. This is my porter, Cali. ¿Cuántas veces has subido el volcán?
La semana, de 2 a 3 veces por semana.
Wow, 2 or 3 times a week. ¿Y es difícil o no? Para ti no.
Para mí.
Para mí sí.
Sí.
So we're now just on our 3rd break, I think it is. The next break is going to be lunch. We've got like half an hour till lunch. I don't think it's like as bad as I expected, but I don't want to speak too soon because apparently after lunch it gets harder with like the altitude. But it's hard, like I won't lie, it's really hard. I'm so glad we're not carrying the backpacks though, because I actually don't know how people are doing that.
They're really struggling.
They are really struggling, yeah. And I'm drinking like so much water as well. Indy just took we bought some like tablets for the altitude. I had one last night and one this morning, but she didn't take one this morning, but she just took one now because she felt like she needed it.
The lungs literally feel like they're gonna like they feel so ice cold and like tight.
The air is definitely getting thinner now. I can feel it.
It feels like you're walking, but you're not. You're walking really slowly.
Yeah, it is. I'm so excited for lunch. We have made it to the lunch break. We've got like half an hour. He said we're halfway up the hike now, so that's good to know. But also I think it gets harder after this, so I'm not saying that like it's a good thing. But we get a little packed lunch. I'll show you what we got.
It's just the altitude is savage.
Yeah, you can definitely feel it's getting harder to breathe now. We've got an apple juice, a banana, a chocolate bar, and then like some chicken, rice, vegetables. I don't even feel that hungry now though, to be honest, but I'll try and eat some of it. estás bien?
Sí, sí.
I can't breathe. We've passed 3,300 meters altitude. Base camp's at 3,700. So we got 400 meters to go. The air's getting really thin now, as you can tell. I'm struggling to breathe, but got my energy drink, got my music on. Let's go to base camp. It is 4 PM. We have made it to base camp. We're just in our tent. I'll show you guys a tour. Little really house tour. It's so glam. So here we've got Indy's sleeping bag. I'm in the middle, and our friend Kiki's here. This is how the tent looks. Indy actually had a great idea of putting a headlamp up as a main light for us. So you can actually ask to be with your friends when you sign up. If you've got people that you're doing it with, you can be in a tent with them. So that's what we did. Otherwise you'll be this close to people you don't know.
I was going to say, we've chosen not to go do the extended hike that you can go do now.
Yep, but Kiki has gone to do it.
It's another 2.5 hours up and 2.5 hours down, so they won't be eating dinner till 10 PM.
Whereas we eat dinner at 6.
So
I think we made the right choice.
I think we made the right choice.
Basically they're going, do they actually go on to Fuego?
Like
or they
near,
just go
like as close
closer
as
to
possible.
it? They do like an additional hike to go even closer to Fuego, which is like the erupting one, whereas we're just facing it right now. But I still think we're really close where we are. Like we're gonna have a really good view later. But yeah, we decided not to push ourselves too far, so
we can chill.
We're just gonna chill for now, and yeah, wait for dinner. We are up and out of the tents after a big rainstorm. We've got some visibility now. That's our little hut.
Yeah?
It's dinner time. We've got noodles, mashed beans, and some tortillas.
Standard meal.
Standard. It's so cold, but it's been amazing. What do you think of it, Indy?
It's pretty good.
Worth it?
I mean, as long as you keep taking me out to tapas.
But today, like, seriously,
What did you think of Fuego? She had a hard time.
I mean, I did have a really hard time. Don't believe them when they say it's only 4 hours. But I'm very glad I did it. No, I'm not. But it was really, really beautiful though.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a lot better. If you'd asked me yesterday night, I would have said something different. But it was amazing.
And you slept well. So.
I slept well.
Hello, it's me from the future. I thought I'd just come on and just give like some ending thoughts on my experience of doing the volcano, just kind of sum everything up. I honestly have no words for this experience. It was just incredible. It's the most surreal thing that I've ever done. Yes, the hike up is extremely difficult. To be honest, as I said on one of the breaks that we had, it wasn't as bad as I expected it to be, because so many people had told me how awful it was, how it's the hardest thing they've ever done. Like, people made it sound so difficult that I thought I was actually going to die doing this hike. And while it was really, really difficult getting up there, I didn't feel like I was going to die, if that makes sense. Like, I didn't feel like I struggled as much as I expected to, and that's coming from me, who is not really a very fit person. I don't really go to the gym. I did do quite a few hikes on this trip, but I've never done anything like this before. I think for me what definitely helped me was being prepared. I went very prepared. I took 4 litres of water, I took energy drinks, I had the altitude tablets, I had some chocolate, sugary things, I had my music that I was listening to. Wouldn't have got through it without my music downloaded. So yeah, all these things together just count towards how prepared you are going up. I really recommend that you do take it seriously, do all of those things that I've just said, and make sure you are prepared. Try and get a good night's sleep the night before as well. Make sure you're in Antigua or Lake Catalan for a few days before doing the hike, so you get a bit more acclimatized to the higher altitude. I said this somewhere else, I think it was on my travel Instagram, but I saw quite a few people on the way up who got really ill with the altitude, but they'd come very unprepared, so they didn't have a lot of water, or they weren't really drinking it while they were going up. They didn't have energy drinks, they didn't have the altitude tablets. So I think the more prepared you are, the easier it's going to be. But obviously altitude is something that everyone reacts differently to, so you don't really know how your body's going to react until you do it. But I do think it is 100% worth doing, because once you get up there to base camp and you are watching this amazing volcano erupting right in front of you, like, there are literally no words for how surreal it is. So it is just so worth doing. It's also really affordable for what it is. So we did it with Soy Tours, who were recommended to me by a lot of people, and I recommend them to you guys so much. They were so helpful, you got a lot of stuff included. The whole thing only cost £50, which I can't believe, because I feel like for what it is, it could definitely cost hundreds, or I'm sure even thousands in other places in the world to do something like this. And then the following morning you can wake up at 4 AM to do the sunrise hike. I decided not to do it because I didn't sleep well at all. I found it quite claustrophobic inside the tent, and I had problems with the altitude while I was trying to sleep. Like, my heart just kept beating so fast, I had a headache, so I did not sleep the whole night, which made going down a lot more difficult. But that is another optional thing that you can do, the sunrise hike. Now, going down the volcano, so as I said, going up was easier than I expected, but going down the volcano is one of the hardest things that I've ever done. So I did the whole thing wearing trainers. I had on my Feeler disruptors, which, if you've not seen, are like quite thick, chunky white trainers. They've got quite a good sole on them, so I was fine going up in them. When it came to going down the volcano, it literally took me so long, because the volcano is incredibly steep, and the terrain that you're walking down, it's like all sand, so it's really slippy. And with my shoes, they just weren't gripping it at all, so literally every step I was taking, I was slipping and nearly falling. So I had to like tiptoe the whole way down, which actually really hurt my toes. And one of my toes, this might be TMI, but like my big toenail is black, and it has been black for the past 3 weeks since I've done the volcano hike. I think it's just like bruising underneath the nail, so I'm hoping it's not like permanently damaged, but I'll see how it goes on. But a few people said the same, like they had toenails come off, or they had like really bad bruising on their feet, because it is so steep when you're going down that your toes are like pushing into the end of your shoes. But yeah, I'm going to end this vlog here. If you enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up, leave me a little comment below, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on the next vlog, which is actually going to be the final backpacking South and Central America vlog. So don't miss out on that one, because it's a really good one. And yeah, I'll see you all soon. Bye.